What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are live here. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but we have two fantastic teams facing off in this matchup here. We have Sparkling Topez over here, Topher and Pez. I gotta say, that's probably one of my favorite names in the league, other than Anal Leakage. That was also a delight. Chris Diaz, Rick Weaver, the Game Destroyer over on this side. We'll go to Topher Pez. How you guys feeling?
We're good, man. Yeah, it's I've only played Lights Out once, so I'm kind of diving in head first. But yeah, I know Topher plays a good amount, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe we each have some different strengths we can bounce off each other, and yeah, I'm just here to have a little fun, man. Let's have some fun, see what happens. Let the anarchy ensue.
Yeah, same here. Same here. It's gonna be a fun time. It's your first time. Well, it's been a while since I've been in Lights Out, but I'm happy to be back and teaming with Pez and going up against Diaz and Weaver. It's gonna be a fun time. See what happens. Let's have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You see, people do care about Lights Out, JV3. Anyway, Chris Diaz, how you feeling, bud?
Doing good. Yeah, here ready to have fun. It'll be a fun match, and hey, it's been my first time playing since before Tater took over, so I have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And down to Rick, how you feeling?
I'm good, man. I am in the same boat as Pez. I think I've only gotten to do Lights Out once before, and it was a tag team match with JPO. My partner in Shampoo is better, but Diaz and I are looking to have a good time, and good luck to Pez and Topher.
And of course, we got a new spawn in the house, Sparkling Topez.
It was my suggestion. Yeah, I mean, we said something with Topher and Pez, and I looked up Sparkling Topaz. It's like a jewel thing. So I said, let's do Sparkling Topez. That'll work.
Brilliant. Alrighty. With that said, I'm going to go to the phone wheel while I'm working out those technical difficulties. Rick and Chris will have the first option on the respin, but the spin is in on the wheel of Tato.
Oh boy.
Morality.
Oh boy, look at that Tato face.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Professional hockey. Now this is curious. Chris Diaz, Rick Weaver, would you like to keep or respin hockey?
What do you think, Rick? I'm not a big hockey.
We kind of had a plan in place to hold on to our skip, but that was definitely something I wanted to avoid on this wheel. I don't know, man. What are you thinking?
I mean, up to you, Rick. I mean, we just skip and then find a better thing, or we could be.
Well, let's respin it.
All right.
Hate using it right away, but
alrighty. Hockey not eligible for this round. The respin is in.
Okay, what's gonna land now? What is gonna land it down now? Yes.
Professional basketball.
So now it's our turn to think.
You now have the option to use your reskip.
What do you think? What are you thinking?
So this is for all of us, you mean, for basketball?
Yep.
Okay.
It's on you. Yeah, you and Topher are deciding whether or not to keep.
I say we keep this one because this is kind of 50-50, but it's not my worst one. Topher.
Okay.
So I would say let's not burn it on this one. I'd rather burn it on a different sport if we have to.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty, and we will. Sorry, I forgot to set up my scoreboard. I'll take a brief second.
So close, Rick. I'm landing one of my.
well, I told you the two categories that I would like to avoid, and
well, Topher knows the one behind the scenes that I don't want to spin. So we talked about that in the chat. So
I've said it in the past. Wheels hate me. So
yes.
Yeah, same.
Alrighty, question number 1 in the category of basketball. Let's go. Which current player has played with the Thunder, Warriors, Nets, and Suns?
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Topher stealing the first thank you of the match.
Good. I'm glad you know things.
Yeah, it came to me.
I don't know my basketball playing well, but Rick, you know this.
Yeah. My basketball depends on the decade of basketball.
I feel somewhat confident.
Alrighty, looks like we got boards. I'll do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Topher.
Kevin Durant.
Chris Diaz.
That's still LeBron. It's Kevin Durant.
Austin Pez Howell.
I said Steph Curry.
And we will go to Rick.
Kevin Durant.
Oh,
KD is correct. 1
Nice,
point
nice
for
pull,
each
Topher.
team.
nice.
Question number 2. Which team did the Houston Rockets beat to win the NBA Finals in 1995?
Wasn't born.
Stop. I have a
I always forget you're such a baby,
crazy
Topher.
stat.
1995. 1995.
I don't know this, but yeah.
What? Yeah. Go to the 5, 4,
No, that's it.
3, 2, 1. Did you say more time, Topher? Are you good?
Oh, I didn't say more time.
Okay. Yep. What do you got, Topher?
Detroit Pistons.
And Pez.
I said the Utah Jazz.
And Chris.
The New York Knicks.
And to Rick.
I also said the New York Knicks.
Looking for the Orlando Magic.
Mm,
Uh,
mm.
how much that Nick of Celtics?
Question number 3 in basketball. How many times has Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won the NBA MVP award? Lou Alcindor.
Awesome name.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best names.
Why can't you ask me about one of his movie roles, Tato?
Yeah.
Because that's not the category.
Yeah, but he's a basketball player. Basketball players in movies? Is that a category tonight on the wheel? No? Okay.
There you go. Athletes in movies.
Yeah, athletes in
Lights Out.
movies. I'll take that one. Yeah.
I will
You
write,
you
I'll,
want to
I'll write
write it.
that all day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Topher.
Twice?
What was that? Sorry.
I said twice?
Okay. Rickster.
I guess the number. I guess 5.
Chrissy.
When in doubt, figure it out.
Yeah.
Pez.
It's gonna be interesting because I said 4.
And we're looking for 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
5,
God
6.
damn it.
I was
Damn it.
between 5 and 6.
Shoot. Come on.
Question number 4. Which former Boston Celtics small forward / shooting guard went by the nickname The Truth?
Nope.
Former truth.
My ass didn't kill me because she took me to herself one time.
Oh,
Maybe we should have skipped this Topher. Apologize in advance.
I was going to say, this is an explosive match.
Scrappy battle going on.
Yeah, let's get a scrappy battle of 1-1 or whatever it is right now.
It's a golf. It's a hockey game.
We'll see
yeah.
if we can.
This is gonna be a
change those
soccer game at the end of it. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Topher.
well, let's go with Kevin Garnett.
Pez.
I also said Kevin Garnett.
There we go.
Chris Diaz.
That's that type of curry. I didn't know.
No, it's not in Boston.
Rick Weaver.
I put Paul Pierce.
We are looking for Paul Pierce,
Oh,
breaking the tie there.
Nice job, Rick. Nice
Oh,
job.
Pierce.
2-1 going into the final question.
I was torn.
Before becoming the Golden State Warriors, what city did the franchise represent?
Oh, hold on. Oh, the Kurt Cunningham was the goals.
Mm-hmm.
That,
By the way, good job, Vic, on the last question.
Yeah, good pull.
Yeah, I was torn between him and
Four.
Garnett.
3, 2, 1. Toph.
San Francisco.
We will go to Pez.
That's probably right. I put Sacramento.
Chris.
I hope it's via San Francisco.
Rick.
I put Philadelphia.
It is Philly.
What?
Wow.
Good job,
Okay.
Vic.
All right,
Wow.
coming through.
Sixer didn't exist.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Okay.
And that question will go away. Sparkling Topaz with 1. Game Destroyer with 3. I've got to make a quick adjustment to the wheel. And then.
What are the categories remaining, by the way, Tato? Can you run?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. We have animation, pro wrestling, TV/streaming, pro baseball, music, football, movies, combat sports, toys/cards/board games, hockey, and video games.
Okay. So that's not as bad a wheel as I thought it was. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's half sports, half entertainment.
Gotcha.
We'll always say that way, no matter what.
Sounds good. All right.
And with that, the second spin of the wheel is in.
Okay.
Wheel morality, 10 to 10. Where'd it land?
Is it to us?
You want pro?
It's into TV/streaming. Topher and Pez, would you like to respin?
What are we doing here?
If it's any of the entertainment stuff, I'd rather keep it rather than risk another sports one personally, Topher. That's just me.
Well, I'm good with you.
So I'm okay with keeping this if you are.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep it. Okay.
All right, well, let's keep it, Tato.
All right.
Let's do this.
I'm guessing my tag team partner doesn't play cards because he celebrated way too much when that landed on TV streaming. Which I'm good
I
with
mean,
as well.
I think we all know Chris Diaz in the community pretty well at this point. He's not giving away too much of the
Yeah,
cow.
Topher, I can't risk baseball. I just can't do it. So can't risk it.
Yeah, I'm good with TV, obviously.
Oh, okay. I hope we get something.
I only hope there's older TV questions. That's all I hope. That's not all like current shit.
Question number 1 in streaming/television. What late 90s sitcom centers around a hot-tempered journalist who is forced to work at Blush, a fashion magazine owned by her father?
I hope you know that, Pez.
Sounds familiar. I'm blanking though.
That's down from. Rick, in my head, I might not have this, but
I 1,000% have this.
I'll go to the 5, 4, the 3 to the 2 to the 1. Topher, what you got?
Malcolm in the Middle.
Chris.
Ally McBeal.
Pez.
Of course, yeah, I just blanked on it. Yeah.
All right.
Rick.
Fantastic show with David Spade. Just shoot me.
Oh,
This is Just Shoot Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question number 2. A little horror action. In which decade does American Horror Story Asylum take place?
might have
Oh,
maybe.
There we go. Big thinking question for all players on this one. Love to see it. Shout
I
out to
think
my
like
right.
half a half of this show. Some season.
I actually saw this season, so I think I know. I think.
Stand up too.
Tato, it's 4-1, right?
Correct. We'll do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Topher.
40.
Austin.
The 1960s?
Oh,
Diaz.
1980.
Rickster.
I had no idea. I put the 50s.
Pez bringing his team back within striking distance here.
They do a bunch of surfer songs, like hippie bullshit and that thing, musical number, shit like that. Yeah.
I wish I could have said that.
Question number 3. In what HBO show will you find Carrie Coon, Morgan Spector, Tysa Farmiga, and Christine Baranski?
Tatum, my first thank you in the night.
You're welcome from the writer of the question. Speaking of which, I have not opened the chat. I'm sure he's in there. There he is. Answers that, yes, indeed. I haven't looked at chat at all. I'm sure the players are being good, but answers after pens down, indeed. Thank you for that one, Eric. Best we can do is basketball movies at some point. That'll come through. Yeah. That said, we will do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Topher.
No, I know her.
Chris Diaz.
The leftover.
Rick.
The Leftovers.
Ez.
Never seen that. I guess Veep.
We are looking for The Gilded Age.
Oh.
Okay.
The other Carrie Kim show. I like the two.
Little Tato Lore there, getting the people there. Question number 4. In Modern Family, what country did Mitch and Cam adopt Lily from?
I've never seen this show.
Let me try something. Let's see.
New Spawn, as always, firing. Yes, it's the most beautiful rivalry in the community, I gotta say.
It's very, very rare.
This is one or the other.
Now that is Tato Lore.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
Extension.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll think about that something.
I've been meaning to watch the show for like 15 years, so I'll get around to it eventually.
I started it. I never finished. Like, I only got a couple seasons in, I think. It's good. Like, it's really good.
The
But
cat's being an idiot. I was like, what is that noise? And she's trying to get into a box.
Of course.
and
Lily
5,
is my favorite character from the show.
3, 2, 1. Topher.
England.
Diaz, what flavor of Tato Lore did you come up with?
Either one or the other, but that's South Korea.
And Tato Lore, Pez.
I went a completely different area because I don't know the show. I said Ecuador.
And Rickster.
China?
And further Tato Lore, looking for Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Vietnam. Wow, that's good.
Fuck. I was trying to think.
Oh, Dwayne.
Dwayne. Happy birthday, Dwayne, in the chat, getting it right. News bomb.
Happy birthday, Ray.
What?
And the final question in television/streaming: what Emmy and Oscar-winning actor starred in Netflix's The Kaminsky Method?
I don't know.
I don't watch Netflix.
What's the lowest scoring match been?
This one?
Lower than this, I'm pretty sure.
No, it says 5-2 right now.
4-2.
4-2.
4-2. Okay, it's not that bad. It's gotta be that bad.
Tato, I hate you for this question because there are two answers you have to think of.
Emmy and Oscar.
The Emmy is rough for me off here.
I don't.
And I will go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Topher LaBelle.
Jenna Ortega.
Austin Pez Howell.
No idea.
Okay, fine.
Chris the Magic Bird Diaz.
The Magic Bird.
Open is Alan Hawkins.
And Rick Weaver.
Who?
I think it's Michael Douglas because he's in Wall Street and behind the candelabra.
It is indeed Michael Douglas. Rick.
That was both throwing me off because like either Michael Douglas or Alan Hawkins. I got to think.
Now we gotta. Okay.
Right, good job. And I knew we have one or the other between the two.
So, Topher, we still have our skip for this final round,
Yep,
right?
still ever skip. That's good.
Yes, you
Okay.
do. And
All right,
here
let's-
is the.
So
possible
let's just go for a
ready?
strength if we need to.
Yeah. See what gives. I don't know. What do I do with that now?
Animation.
I don't know, man.
What you guys thinking?
Is it on us or on them?
It's on.
It's on you. They used theirs
Yeah,
already.
we don't have a skip anymore.
I would skip it, take our chances, Topher, if we could. I want to try to get
Okay.
wrestling or movies or even board games, for fuck's sakes. So
Okay,
I want to try it. Yeah, animation is a DS strength, so I know he's going to ace it, whatever it is. So I'd rather just try to throw him off.
Let's
Okay.
spin.
But
Let's spin.
Second spin coming
Oh my
in.
god. I don't know what to expect.
we'll just see what happens. Could be a bomb. Hey, we might have a chance here. We'll see.
And just like the movie.
Right, let's go.
Oh, our last scene.
This is so not in my element.
Well, hopefully it's in mine, and maybe I know more than them. We'll see. That's all we can hope for. Just do your best, over.
Yeah, thanks. Same thing.
It's all good.
Taylor, what's your score right now? That's
It's
5
5-2.
to 2.
Yeah.
Question number 1. Which actor will you find in Mr. Bean's Holiday, The Fault in Our Stars, and Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
Which actor?
I think I get to you based on one of these.
Oh boy.
Couple Douglases
I
and
don't
Goose Mom joining Diaz and Alan Arkin. See, you guys are more alike than you're apart. You guys should be friends.
That's the problem with that because one or the other for that question. I forgot about Behind the Cat.
And we'll do a 5, 4, a 3, a 2, on. Topher.
Adam Sandler.
Chrissy.
I know he in The Fault in Our Stars. Willem Dafoe.
Pez.
It's a Cheech Marin.
Rickster.
I put Selma Hayek.
That is a Chris dirty sweep. We are looking for Willem DeFriend.
Well, okay.
Okay.
6 to 2. We still got questions
I
going
don't remember him in
on.
any of those movies.
In Smile, what does Rose accidentally bring as a present to her nephew's birthday party?
Oh, this is a dick joke.
It's a good thing I just watched
And
this. 2
classic
days ago.
DS hits. There had to be one.
Rose accidentally brings a present to her nephew's birthday party.
I remember seeing that scene.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Topher.
I don't remember. An apple? I don't know.
Fair enough. Rick.
I put a sex toy.
Yeah, you see, Diaz hinting. You got to be careful with that. Chris and Pez flip them.
A dead cat.
Come on.
1 point to each team for the dead cat.
Okay.
Alrighty. Up by 4, 3 questions left. We're still playing. And question number 3. Hugh Grant and Sarah Jessica Parker play a recently separated couple who enter the Witness Protection Program in what movie?
What the hell is that shitty movie called?
That shit movie called I've seen a post.
Oh,
Not
I
another
think
church
I
movie.
got it. I think I got it.
I had a post in my head. What's the movie called?
Five, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, I got you, Chris.
I don't know about the problem when you had a post in your head, but you can't remember the title.
4, 3, 2, 1. Topher, what you got, buddy?
Grown-ups.
Pets.
Did you hear about the Morgans?
Down to Rick.
Did you hear about the Morgans?
Oh,
Diaz.
No, as a written protection couple, I could have remembered.
I absolutely never heard about them.
That is 1 point again for each team on Did You Hear About the Morgans?
Never heard of it.
We are at 7-4, so the game could end on this question,
Sure.
but we still have a game. Question 4. In what movie will you find Rami Malek, Michael Keaton, Dakota Johnson, and Scott Mescudi?
I know Rami.
Thank you.
Jesus.
I got it as soon as you said the first name.
And 5.
Extension, please, Tato.
Absolutely, bud.
I'm mad at myself. I have no idea what this is.
Yeah, this is stumping me for some reason.
It's probably gonna be one of those ones they're gonna say it. And I'm gonna make.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna be. I thought I
I'm
knew my
right, I'm right
Keatons.
with you, Vince.
I thought I knew my Keatons, and now I'm blanking.
Hey, shout out Eric, man. Great question writing, dude.
These questions
Eric,
always bug me
thank
because it
you.
always seems so obvious.
You
that
want
I-
it?
But we'll do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Topher, what you got?
The last James Bond movie? I don't know.
Fair enough. Pez.
Bohemian Rhapsody. That's wrong.
But,
Rick.
I put Spotlight.
All right. We'll see if Chris actually brings the thank you home. Chris?
Rami should close off in it. Need for Speed.
We are indeed looking for Need for Speed.
I thought about that, but I don't remember any of those other 3 people in that movie at all.
I didn't know Michael Keaton was in that.
He's
That's
like
wild.
a DJ, but like I didn't think any of those other 3 were in that movie. I was stumped.
With that, your winners, Chris Diaz, Rick Weaver,
okay.
the Game Destroyer, destroying the game as advertised. We will go to you guys first. Chris and Rick, how are you feeling?
I mean, it wasn't a pretty match, but we passed on hockey, which was part of our game plan, and it ended up working out all right for us. And
yeah, getting that chance to skip the opponent's strength there. Chris, what you got?
Yeah. I feel good. Rick is a great player. He played off of the stuff he knew, and the movie round at the end worked for both our favor in a good way. It's a very great game. Martin and Topher is always great to play against you guys. I always say, win or lose, great games always play.
Good stuff. And hang up for a second. I'll come back to y'all. Topher and Pez. Unfortunate L, but how are you guys feeling in general?
That was rough. I ain't gonna lie, that was rough. Even the movie questions were rough. So yeah, whoever wrote it, holy shit, yeah, those some deep cuts. So all around, yeah.
You know me, Tato. Those categories I never pick, like streaming stars, TV, movies. I was completely out of my element. But it was fun with Pez. It was a rough game, but yeah, man. That is what it is.
I was hoping it was going to spin wrestling for us, Topher, at the end. I was trying.
Way better than
that was our other strategy: have the wheel not land on
Yeah.
wrestling.
That might have been ours because we do a lot of wrestling trivia, so that might have been both of our wheelhouses. That was what we were kind of gunning for.
Yeah, congrats
It is what
to
it is.
Diaz and Weaver, and good luck in the rest of the tournament to you guys. As for Pez, we'll see each other some other time. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Absolutely. And speaking of the rest of the way, Diaz and Weaver, your next match is against Chris Perkins and Zach Shelton. How do y'all feel about that?
I welcome all comers.
Yeah.
I like doing this. I think it's fun. I like to think of myself as a wealth of useless knowledge across a bunch of things. So I enjoy this format a lot, and looking forward to the next match.
Same. Zach and my former team partner should be interesting. Meet my former team partner. Meet my new team partner. So let's go.
Hey, that's part of what this tournament is all about. I wanted to shake things up, see if some new teams would form, see how new partnerships work out. And I think we're seeing some good teams. We've seen some good teams lose. We've seen some good teams win. It should be exciting to see how this affects the whole team dynamic going forward in the league. All right. With that said, thank you, Topher, Pez, Rick, Chris. Thank you, Eric, for writing. Actually, I think most of these questions were his, if not all of them. I think they were all Eric questions, actually. Yes, they were all
Make
Eric
sure to message him right after this. Sounds good.
Yeah, there you go. And thank you once again to the guests, Peck in the house, Dwayne, Brian, Eric showing up. Well, thank you all. I do not have an outro yet, so this is the outro.